How you doing, everybody? It's Coach Miller coming back at you again with another workout for your Corona shut-in. I hope you're taking advantage of these, at least giving them a try. I've got some interesting movements again today for you to give a whirl with. We have two open chain exercises we're going to do today. One of my favorites, which is the kettlebell swing, and one that's becoming my second favorite exercise, similar to what we did last week, those hammer winds that we did standing up in last Thursday's workout. We're going to do them again today, but from a half kneeling position. It's much harder that way, but I really like how it makes my core feel, and I think you'll like it too. If you're a baseball player, a lacrosse player, a golfer, this is an exercise you might really want to take into consideration doing frequently, especially from different positions like standing and kneeling. All right, let's go back. I said at the beginning we're going to do two open chain exercises, and in strength and conditioning talk, we categorize exercises sometimes by whether or not they're an open chain or a closed chain exercise. We did a lot of closed chain exercises already this week. We did push-ups. Our hands are fixed and our torso moves up and down as we do the push-up. The squat is a closed chain exercise. Our feet are stationary and we come up and down against them and our torso moves up and down. Today we're going to do some open chain exercises, which means our hands are free to move. So in the hammer winding that we do and in the kettlebell swing that we do, they're going to be open chain exercises, okay? If you want to look more into that, you can just search open chain, closed chain exercises, and a bunch of stuff will come up on that. I encourage you to do so. All right, let's get into the workout. Here's what we're going to do today. It's going to be kind of hard, I think. We're going to do sets. We're going to shoot for 5 rounds of this. You're going to do 40 kettlebell swings in a row, or book bag swings, or sand in gallon containers attached by a belt or a rope swings. And then you're going to do half kneeling hammer winding. If you can do the same weight, great. I recommend, if you don't have a lot of experience with this exercise, you lessen the load a little bit. I'm going to go with the heavy ones because I think I can handle it, but it's going to get hard at the end for sure. Another way to do both of these exercises is with the school bag. You're going to need the straps completely loose today for this because we do need a lot of swinging. If you don't have access to something like this setup right here, and you're too short for the book bag, so I'm thinking some people are going to be too short and not going to be able to get this between their legs to do a proper swing. If you can just grab a gallon container of milk, and you can do swings with a gallon container of milk. Okay, if you have 2, great. If you have 2 and a little bit of a rope, again, you could use a belt for this. If you got a little bit of a rope, it actually has more of a feel like a kettlebell swing. So if you can do that, give it a shot. All right, so anyway, back to the workout. 5 rounds of this. You're going to do 40 kettlebell swings and then 10 turns kneeling on your right knee and then 10 turns kneeling on your left knee. Okay, so it's 40 swings, 20 turns. 5 rounds of that equals a good amount of work for everybody. So let's talk about the kettlebell swing first. Now, in the seminars that I run with kettlebells, this is actually one of the drills we use to teach people proper sequencing on the way down. We've done a lot with hinging so far in this series, but we haven't really moved it together to the swing. So what I want you to do is, if you have the belt and the gallon containers here, you're going to reach out in front of you, and we're going to hike it back between our legs. Of course, we've initiated a good hinge position. We're going to hike and then stand up. And what these ropes allow you to do is be very patient on the way back down. You see my arms are falling, and then my hips drive back. Arms fall, hips back, stand up. There's no lifting of the shoulders in a kettlebell swing. I see a lot of kettlebell swings done poorly when I go to some other gyms in the area or fitness centers in the area. And really what a lot of people are doing is kind of a waste of their time. They're not getting much out of the movement because they're doing too much arm lifting. What I love about this is I can't really lift it with my arms. I've got to hit it with my hips. So stand up tall, hinge, stand up tall. It also allows me to be real patient on the way down. Okay? Make sure those hands are falling and they cross between your legs high up in your thigh. Okay? Those are the 2 big points. Now, let's move on to these hammer winds. Again, this is going to be challenging today, I feel like. but I think it's worthwhile doing. First set, left leg is up, which means we're gonna rotate to our left. So we'll start with the weights back to your right, and we're gonna get some good momentum here, and we're gonna whip around our head, halo around our head, okay? Again, it's hard to talk doing these because my core is taking a beating. All right, we go that way, 10, put the right leg up. We're gonna get the weights behind us, and we're gonna turn and do the halo this way. All right, so make sure you keep your speed up on those. If you start to go slow, it gets much harder. So try to keep the momentum going, and be sure to catch your breath before you get started. They are not easy. All right, everybody, hope you're having a great week. Give these 2 exercises a shot. 5 rounds per time. Let's see how we do.